Hi guys, I'm Dan Hoff, CEO of Honeystick, here with James with the Iron Lungs, and today we're ready to kick off our cloud competition part 2. James, are you ready to see what vaporizers in the real deal Holyfield competition are going to ring?
Let's do it.
He already wants to jump in and get started. Now let's give you guys a little pretense before we get started. What we have here is last time for our cloud competition, we did all of our batteries that were not sub ohm. So today we're bringing back the winner of last competition, which is a Defender battery paired with a C-cell cartridge, and we're gonna put it up against our sub ohm lineup, the Ripper, the Sub Ohm OG Cannabis Cup Kit, and the Sub Ohm Sport. And we also brought along a nice new guest, the Dooble Vape Pen Kit. Now, James, we filled all these things up with, what was the procedure you went through? I know you've been working on getting these things ready.
Yeah, it's all got the same CBD. It's 100 milligram natural.
Natural CBD Gold Line. All these vaporizers have been charged up. They've been filled. We've primed them to make sure that they're ready for the cloud competition. Now, last time that was the Olympic trials. Now this is the championship, and we have our Olympic podium all set up here to rank our victors to see which one blows the biggest cloud. So what James is gonna do is on the digital vaporizers, he's gonna set them up to like 25 watts or whatever he feels comfortable with to get the power up there. Again, we're not judging taste. He's gonna blow a cloud. We are going to judge the size, the volume, the density of the cloud, and see which one produces the biggest cloud. I hope you've been ready, James, because this is not a competition for the faint of lung or the faint of vaporizer.
Bring it.
All right, which unit do you want to start with today?
I'm going to start with the champion.
He's going to start with the champion. All right, so here we got the Defender battery paired up with the C-cell cartridge. Now, what watts do you have that set to?
Right now it's set to 8.8.
All right, you could blow a cloud there and see if you want to turn up the heat.
I'll turn it up a little bit.
All right, look at James.
I'm going to put it up to 10.
And here we go. Champion does make a convincing hit, and it has given James a convincing cough. Now, what's pretty awesome about this little battery is that this is a standard 510 thread cartridge, and I mean it brought a lot of power, probably a little bit more power than you were quite ready for.
Something as small as that,
which brought up the cough. I mean, this is not sub ohm. This is regular 510 thread cartridge. So this battery, real beast. Right now, since we haven't paired it up against anything, the champion is getting back on the throne. Let's see if something that will knock it off the throne. And James, what do you want to go with next?
Let's go with the Doobler.
The Dooble. Dooble. We have 2 cartridges loaded in there with the natural Gold Line CBD. And what the Dooble does, it pairs 2 510 thread cartridges and allows you to take a simultaneous hit. It's an auto draw unit. Everything else is a push button. Let's see how it does. Go for it. Oh man. I mean, I don't even need glasses to tell you that Dooble just blew a massive cloud in here, and I really hope the camera angles do it justice. That wasn't even a competition and seems to have knocked the champion off the throne. I mean, James.
Yeah.
And that's an auto draw.
In first place.
Wow. I mean that's sub ohm level.
And
now I'm a little scared I'm a little bit scared for the sub ohm devices right now, because that was a sizable cloud. Now what are we going with next here?
Let's go with the Sub Ohm Sport.
We're rolling with the Sport. We got to turn up to 25 watts. Do know that this goes up to 50, 60 watts. Wow, James, and you didn't even take a very lengthy inhale off of that.
No, it was pumping.
I mean, just to give the unit a little bit of justice,
turn it down a
maybe you
little
want to turn it down and take a
Yeah.
longer duration inhale because well, the cough there,
It was close.
the cough there definitely took off the magnitude of the hit. But it was, man, I don't know, James. I mean, that one, like, we might have to do an instant replay on
That one
that
smacked
one.
me in the face. I don't know. It's
I mean, it's
it's
definitely more than this one.
Yeah, it's neck and neck right there.
It's
I'd
definitely
say.
more than this one, but I have a feeling that in case if nothing tops the Dooble,
We can.
you might have to do another
We
rematch,
would,
like
yeah,
a like
we would
a
have to
like
do
a
a rematch.
head to head.
Right.
You know.
I think we should do it anyway. Yeah.
You want to give
Yeah.
the OG one a roll
Yeah,
now?
let's do that.
All right. And we have that one turned up to 35 watts. Now that one does have a ceramic block heater, so it takes a little bit longer to heat up.
Yeah, that one we're not getting anything out of.
Ooh.
Okay, surprise.
Surprise, surprise. I guess he was pushing the wrong button there. Okay.
Yeah, that was the hit from
What
before.
what were you thinking? You think that looked about the same as a Sub Ohm Sport, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
From the outside looking in, I mean,
Yeah.
really the cough here, what we're going to probably do with these Sub Ohms is we're going to turn them down a little bit and let James get a more steady inhale off of it, because at 25 watts, you
Yeah, it's
are
a little
getting a
high.
lot of power. What we recommend to a lot of people who are using especially high-grade oils, you probably want to run these things no more than 15 watts. You're probably going to be around 12 watts,
Right.
10, 12 watts. You're going to be real good. But we're not going for flavor and experience. We're trying to give you, see which unit is capable of blowing the biggest clouds. So right now, Sub Ohm Sport and the OG look like they're tied for number 2. Now, here we got the Ripper 2.0, the 2-in-1 concealer Sub Ohm unit. This unit is the smallest unit here, aside from the Dooble. But it is a Sub Ohm concealer. Now, James, are you ready to see what the Ripper's got?
Let's do it.
All right. Man, I hear it. Oh man,
Oh, yeah.
that I think that takes number 1, man. That's the top cloud producer right there. One temperature setting
Cloud's still there.
right there, and it's still lingering here. I mean, wow, that is.
Yeah.
That right now is the
It's
cloud
gotta be.
beast.
Mm-hmm.
So just to settle now,
And it's a shame that we knocked that off too, because that
it,
thing is
it really is a shame. I mean, but again, you're bringing the Sub Ohm technology, and what the Sub Ohm technology does is you have much less resistance, fast heat up time, and you're able to just put so much more power into the cartridge. I mean, these Sub Ohm things, they really get started where these cartridges hit their max level.
Yeah.
But it does bring out the best out of the cartridge, and that was not a cloud to be ashamed of. But, you know, this is like the Olympic podium. This was the Olympic trials before. You know,
Yeah.
I think it's an analogy you used
Exactly,
earlier when
yeah.
we were talking. So let's just do a quick head-to-head of the Sub Ohm. Pick whichever Sub Ohm you want, and the Dooble, because it was too close to call for me.
Yeah.
I think the Dooble had it a little bit, but you.
I think I'll go with these two head to head, and then these two, and then we'll see exactly. All right.
There we go. All right,
Might as well
James.
do it again.
Let's give it a rumble. Now we're ready to Dooble, and this is not a double Dooble where we take 2 Doobles. That was a nice cloud, James.
Okay.
That was a nice cloud.
Number 2. much out of this right now.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay.
Just takes a little bit to come.
He took the first
It's
cycle
strong.
there to really heat up because this is a thick CBD oil. So he
Yeah.
kind of had to heat through it, but then it comes on. However, judging the two clouds, I think the Dooble takes it.
Yeah, definitely.
So basically what we've drawn to the conclusion of with the Sub Ohm devices is that if you're strictly going for the cloud, if you take two regular devices, it's really close in terms of cloud production to where we had to run them head to head to even be able to judge it. And when they do go head to head, we give a slight edge to Dooble simply because when you're turning this up beyond 25 watts, it's just too much for you to take.
Right.
You
Exactly.
don't want to do that. So really, if you use two of these and you take a monster hit, then the Dooble is number 2 in cloud production simply because you have the power here, but it's not manageable. It's like having a car that has, 2,000 horsepower and then, your tires are speed rated for 90.
Right. Exactly.
You can't use that power after a certain point with these attachments for this purpose. So here it is. The winner of today's cloud competition is the Ripper. Coming in at number 2 is the Dooble. And then tied for third place are the Sub Ohm Sport and the Sub Ohm OG. James, do you have anything to add here, or any judgment analysis you have about the competition?
Yeah, I mean, I think the Dooble is right up there. I mean, it's pretty close to number 1. And the thing I also like about that is you can switch flavors. There's a lot of different things you can do with the Dooble.
And because the Dooble is 510 thread cartridge, your options when you're going to dispensaries and things like that definitely open up a lot more readily available. Towards the Ripper comes with its own proprietary cartridge that you do need to fill yourself. So, you can keep that in mind if you are shopping a vaporizer for cloud. And again, remember guys, we're not talking flavor here. We're not talking, intensity, activation, or anything else. We're strictly judging the cloud. So with that being said, we're going to have a little victory celebration here for the Ripper. And James is going to definitely do a cloud, a final shot here. Oh, yeah. That's a winner. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for us hitting 1,000 subscribers this week on the channel. James and I definitely appreciate it. We're going to continue bringing you guys some awesome content. A lot of new videos coming out. Make sure you click subscribe. Like this video if you like it. Interact with us in the comments below if you have anything to input or any videos that you want to see. Make sure you shop our products on vapehoneystick.com. Use our special promo code HONEY420 for 20% off any of these cool vaporizers and much, much more. For the Goldline CBD that we use to fill these products, go to www.goldlinecbd.com. Use our same promo code HONEY420. It applies there too. Make sure to check us out on Instagram at Vape Honeystick and Official Vape Honeystick. And interact with us, guys. Look forward to hearing from you. Lots of new content to come here, post 1,000 subscribers, and keep up the good feedback. But for now, we're checking out with some clouds. See you next time. Give them a Dooble. There you go. Oh, yeah, man. Till next time.